Hey everybody, just got done listening to Highly Evolved by The Vines. Surprisingly, I didn't think this one would be on the 1001 albums to listen to before you die. This one is probably one of my favorite albums that came out of that sort of garage rock revival. I think it's one of the better albums. I prefer this one over The Strokes, even though I love those bands. The Strokes, the Hives, the White Stripes. Unfortunately, I think this album kind of fell into the sort of garage rock revival that didn't really come out as it should have. I think it's kind of an underrated masterpiece. I love this album. I will fight you if you want to argue with this. I love this album. Let me go ahead and go into it. It's a very raw, high-energy blend of garage rock revival and melodic alt rock with clear influences of Nirvana, the Beatles, 1960s psych rock. It came right into the middle of the early 2000s garage rock boom alongside, of course, the Strokes and the Hives, but the Vines did stand out with their dynamic shifts between chaos and melody. I'm telling you, this album is fucking amazing. I will fight you. I will fight you on this album. Okay, so with songs like Highly Evolved and Get Free are very short, loud bursts of distorted guitars, primal screaming. Think early Nirvana meets punk. Craig Nichols. Vocal style ranges are from snarling and unhinged to delicate and melodic, depending on the track. You know, songs like Autumn Shade and Homesick bring the Beatles-esque softness, acoustic guitars, and dreamy harmonies, and a hazy vibe. There's a definite 60s psych pop influence with this, especially in the slower numbers that sound like they could have been on Rubber Soul or the White Album if they were filtered through a 90s alt-rock filter. The album jumps between moods almost recklessly, which adds to a charm and turns off some listeners. It's part of the sort of raw appeal. It feels like you're listening to a band on the edge. Of course, if you're a fan of, early Nirvana, the Strokes, the Beatles, the Pixies, this album is absolutely amazing. Out of the Way is very chaotic and bratty energy, and the album ends with 1969, very retro flair with a modern kick. Dude, I'm telling you, do not put this in the middle of that sort of 2000s. So far beyond that. This band is so far beyond that. They are way better. In my opinion, they are better. I know that they're like, well, they're not very popular, blah, blah. No. The singer's absolutely amazing. The guitars, the drums, everything. This band stood out more. Check this album out. Let me know what you think.